You know what's funny? When we were in college, everyone used to say that once your placements are done, your life will be set. And honestly, at that point of a time, even I believed it too. And I thought that once I'll get a good job, I'll start earning a decent salary, and I'll begin my corporate career, life will automatically, start becoming happier. Then I got placed, and salary came, and I bought things that I had always, I always wanted to buy. I started going to office and attend all the meetings that come at office. I have built presentations at office, and met the deadlines at office. And somewhere between all these things that were happening in the corporate career, doing all this different tasks at work, I felt that life has started becoming quieter some way. And the point is that nobody really talks about this part, this quietness that creeps into your career. So corporate life isn't lonely because you're always surrounded by so many people, but it's lonely because all those people that you're surrounded by is busy building their own career. In college, you never had to plan friendships. You could walk out of class and someone would just say ki, "Chal, let's go here," or you'd randomly end up playing football or any games with anyone in the evening, or someone would just knock on your hostel room at midnight just to have a cup of tea. And I feel that those moments used to happen very naturally. But today, in this corporate world, everything needs a calendar invite. So simple things like, "Bro, are you free next Saturday?" or "Let's plan something next week." So the reply will be, "Sorry, the work is very difficult." And before you realize it, that 6 months have gone by without meeting anyone with the people that you had at one point genuinely cared about. And the strange part is that you're actually talking to more people than before. There are team calls, there are Slack messages, you have daily so many emails coming into your inbox, you have client meetings, you have so many cross-functional discussions. So your day is kind of full of conversations, right? You agree what I'm saying, right? But I hope you agree that very few of those conversations are actually real conversations. Sometimes after logging off from work, I'll just sit quietly for a few minutes, and not because I'm tired of working, but because I miss talking without an agenda, right? Agenda means talking where there are no deliverables, where there are no deadlines, where what do you say? Where there are no action items. So just plain real talking. And with all of this, then there is LinkedIn. So every time you open it, you will find that someone is announcing a promotion, that someone has joined, say, Google, or someone is celebrating a new role, or maybe something like someone is posted from an international trip from office. And for a few minutes, it feels like everyone else's life is moving faster than yours. But then I remind myself that LinkedIn is only showing you the highlights. It isn't showing you the evenings when someone is eating dinner alone after work, or it isn't showing the weekends when plans get cancelled because everyone is very busy. So it is also not showing the moments when people are questioning that if they are on the right path. And I think that almost every working professional feels that this at the same at some point in his career. So the thing is that we just don't talk about this thing very often. And one thing I've realized over the last few years is that corporate life doesn't just test your skills. It tests your ability to stay connected with people. It will ask whether you're still so basically whether you're still call your close ones after a hectic day, whether you will make time for old friends instead of saying that next weekend we're definitely going to meet. So whether you'll protect the relationships that mattered long before your job title did. Because I hope you agree that promotions will come and go, salary hikes will feel exciting for a few days, and a new designation will eventually become very normal. But the people who you celebrate these moments with, they are the ones who will make these achievements feel more meaningful. So, if you have ever felt lonely in corporate life, I just want to say this, that you are probably not the only one. In fact, chances are that many of your colleagues feel exactly the same way. But they are just as busy pretending everything is perfectly fine. So this weekend, don't just scroll through social media. You can just call that college friend that you have been meaning to call, or spend some time, with your family, with your closed ones, and or you could just meet someone for coffee. Because see, I hope you'll agree with me that careers is something that grows with time, but relationships with people is something which grows only when you make time for it. And there's something that nobody that's something which nobody will teach you until you step into your corporate life. So if you have ever experienced such a thing, do let me know it in the comments below, and I genuinely love to hear your story, because I think that we are all fighting the same situation together. So I hope that you have found this video a bit informative, and if you want many more such content, do follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, and support my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. See you definitely in the next one. Thank you.